Welcome to PWR. Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this week's PWR, or what I've been playing, what I've been watching, what I've been reading. This is being filmed on Saturday evening, but I'm going to probably upload it on Sunday morning. So good morning, hope you had a great Saturday night. And hope you've had a nice Sunday morning, okay? The reason I'm recording it a day early is because as of the time you're watching this, I should be in Cardiff Gaming Market. So it's quite excited. I'm going to my first ever gaming market. I've always wanted to go to one, and it's coming kind of close to home. 40-minute train journey. So I want to go and support it, make sure it comes back, you know. So yeah, if I get pickups, I might go live tomorrow or later on today. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Yeah, please subscribe as well. I'm trying my very best to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Day. We're on 970, 980, so I can do this thing in my head then, see, like that. Whoa. Yeah, so please consider subscribing to the channel. Anyway, right, I've got my phone in my hand. This is my notes. I'm not texting anyone. Not that popular. Okay, so what have I been playing? I'll do the one that's on my phone first. The reason I got it typed up, I haven't got nothing to show you, you know. So, Metro Exodus. I've got this fear, or is it a fear? I don't know. I've got this kind of feeling I'm falling out of love with first-person shooters, okay? Back in the Xbox, GameCube days, my favourite N64 days, so even before the Xbox, my favourite genre, I would say, was the first-person shooter. So the Halos, the Turok 2, I played that the other day. I'll do a live playthrough of Level 1 or something on that. Yeah, I used to love those games, okay? And then the modern ones, the bigger, better, easier to control, they're a lot easier. Big boss battles and all that stuff. Like talking AAA games. And I'm kind of falling out of love with them. So I keep putting a game in, getting really excited, and then stop playing it. So I put Metro Exodus in, and I enjoyed... I think I played two of them. Is it two of them? Previous ones? Definitely played one of them. And really enjoyed it. So I thought, yeah, let's stick that in. I bought it over a year ago now. And played it for a bit, and then just stopped playing it. So I thought I'd give it another go. I think I'm just... Spoiler, I suppose. We're on the train, and the big reveal. That's all I'll say without spoiling it too much. The big reveal. So yeah, I got there. So not very far into it. Visually, it's a stunning looking game, isn't it? It really does hold up. I don't know how old a game it is, and it's a nice, interesting story. It almost makes me want to read the book, because it says at the beginning it's based on the works of this author. So yeah, that'd be a really nice read, that will. Okay, so I've been playing a little bit of that, but I've played a little bit as well of Street Fighter 6. My voice went funny then. Street Fighter 6. World Tour Mode. I want to finish it before Christmas. I don't know. There's another game that's got my attention at the moment, okay? Kind of a similar addiction, I suppose. So I haven't played any arcade mode or anything. I've just done World Tour Mode. I just leveled my character up by 1. So I think we're level 65 now. I think I'm going to try and get to level 70. I've been advised there's a cheap boss, or a couple of cheap bosses. I'm on the final chapter, chapter 15, you know. I found a really good place now where to level up. All the other enemies, there's like a load of enemies in this area, all level 50. So I get some good, nice juicy XP off them. So I'm going to play it at least once a week, okay? Yeah, so that's what I've been playing there. So I'm going to buy a load of energy drinks because the cheap bosses, basically. But the absolute star of the show, I think we've gone live twice since my last PWR, where I've been playing, watching, or reading. Yeah, that'll stick, won't it? I really enjoy these PWR videos. So I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 1. Excellent game. I know there's a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people have played story mode and moved on to the next big game. But I've played story modes. I did it live. I think it took me 4 evenings as soon as it came out. Now I figured out how to stream a bit better through my PlayStation 5. So you're seeing a lot better quality. It's not my camera or my phone camera pointing at my TV. It's not 2006. I sometimes feel like it is 2006 around here. So yeah, I'm working hard. I'm trying my best for you guys. Yes, we've done 2. I'm playing the story mode on Mortal Monday. So Mortal Mondays is back. Really enjoyed that series. So I think we are up to chapter 9. I stopped playing when we got to chapter 9. I think there's 15 chapters. So Monday night, so as of the time you're seeing this, if you're watching it on Sunday, so tomorrow night, this feels weird saying it, I might finish it. Depends how busy I am. I've been a busy bee lately, okay? And like my mum's dog, he's not well. So I've been babysitting him. Literally, I couldn't take my eyes off him today. So I've been to work, then been a top son, that's what I'm trying to say. I've been babysitting my mum's dog, bless him. He'll be okay. Yeah, so what we did then, when did we do it? Oh, last night. So Friday Night Fights. I'm all over the place at the moment. I work today, so it doesn't feel like a Saturday, if that makes sense. I agreed to do overtime. Really short notice, but gotta get those dollars in, haven't you? So, yeah, we did Invasions, and it's so addictive. I think we started off with my character and playing as Mileena. She's my favourite character in it so far. And you know me with the costumes and stuff like that. I've unlocked, I think it's quite a few more costumes to get. The one Mileena's got now is brilliant. She looks it suits her personality. She looks like evil. Oh, she looks really good, Very Halloween-esque, I suppose, the costume I've unlocked. And you can change the colours on it as well. And yeah, my plan was, I thought if I can get to level 20 last night, that was the goal. And then I found out the way you can level up super quick. You can technically buy XP. And I had this different currencies. There's currency for this, there's currency for that. And I was building up like 40-odd thousand of this particular currency. And I was like, well, what do I do with that currency? And when I figured it out live on stream, I was really excited. She went to level 30. She's max. You can't get any higher. And I've got loads of that currency left. So the next character I decided was I'd probably get her up really good. Or him, sorry. So the reason I said her is probably going to do Katana next. Then probably Scorpion. But I played Scorpion last night when I went off live stream. I did the Towers mode. And I could not get on with him. Maybe because I've been playing Mileena so much. I don't know. Enough rambling. But yeah, that has been the star of the show for this week. What an addictive game. If I'm not streaming it, I've got my iPad next to me. I'm watching YouTube. I'm always watching YouTube. I'll talk a bit more about my channel of the week in a bit. So it's like I turn the volume down on my TV, crank the volume up on my iPad, and I'll just like multitasking. But it's so relaxing, So yeah, that's what I've been playing. What have you been watching? It's the Mortal Kombat show, I think. It should be called not Tony Fighter, it should be called Tony Combat Show or some shit like that. Now, this is a special movie. I can remember the last time I watched a movie twice in 1 week. I actually watched it 3 times the week it came out. Was Ready Player One. Because I loved the book so much. I love the movie as well, okay? I do believe the book was written for me. I know it's silly, but it's such a perfect book, like, you know. Anyway, so I watched this twice this week. It's Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match. It's outstanding. It's chef's kiss. It's purposely all this, what they call it, like neon synth wave kind of vibe to it. It's set in the 80s, if you can't tell by looking at the pictures, all the big, the shoulder pads and stuff like that. Oh, it's a ride, you know what I mean? It's really funny. They've nailed Johnny Cage in it. If I'm being really critical, there's not enough of the, like, Raiden's in it briefly. There's not enough of the main characters in it. So obviously Johnny Cage is the star. Maybe they didn't want to overshadow him, but to me, he's probably is the most fun character. Definitely in story mode of Mortal Kombat 1, he's the main character, isn't he? In my opinion, he's the star of the show with that. Or, what's her name? And Madam... I can't remember her name. What's her name? The one in the... She's a playable character. Madam Bo, is it? Yes, Madam Bo. I think it's Madam Bo. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And subscribe as well. If I'm wrong, you got to subscribe. So Cage Match. It's really, really good. I watched the trailer. I thought, maybe, because I'm trying my best to save at the moment. It cost me $11.99 on Amazon. I'm with Prime. I had it next day delivery. I watched the trailer and I couldn't hit that buy now button quick enough, okay? It briefly shows a throwback to how we got into martial arts and the making of him. But he used to get bullied pretty bad in school. Then he got into his mum, introduced him to this martial arts teacher who turned out to be a really good influence on him. And then it was almost overnight. He did the training montage, typical 80s training montage. And it's really funny. And then he kicks this guy's ass. Then it very quickly reminds you of watching a Mortal Kombat movie. The blood and guts, it goes over the top. I was clapping the first time I watched it. I was yes, that is Johnny Cage, do you know what I mean? What else is great in it is he's got like this assistant. So he's like a C-list celebrity. He's not A-list yet, so it's before all that, okay? And he's got like his personal assistant that's obsessed with him. And he's like driving his Ferrari and he's talking to him and he's like, always ask yourself, what would Johnny Cage do in any situation kind of thing? And there's a scene then later on in the movie, and this little nerdy guy, and the voice comes into him, he goes, what would Johnny Cage do? And he kicks ass kind of thing, and he gives him confidence to the ladies and stuff like that. Oh, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's very rare, right, that I watch a movie. It's quite rare these days, because of all the medication I'm on, that I watch a movie in one sitting. That is really rare. I've done it twice this week, do you know what I mean? That's a compliment to how good this is. Is it the best? It's the fourth one. One sec. Sorry guys, I thought I'd just grab them. I've got all four of them. The only thing is slightly, this is my OCD kicking off, right? It's a lot thinner than the other ones. Can you see it? Yeah, it's thinner. You can tell it's using the Blu-ray kit. I know I'm being really critical now. The plastic in it, if I show you then, it's got this like the recycling stuff, which I'm all for that. But the other ones haven't got that on it. So it makes the case that bit thinner. It'll be alright. I'll get over it. Time's a good healer, you know. So what was the first one? The first one was Scorpion's Revenge. If I'm being honest, I probably enjoy that more. That's more of a comedy, if you ask me, okay? So it's that, closely followed by that. I want to say maybe Battle of the Realms, then Snowblind. That's quite hard. But those two are masterpieces. If you're going to buy two, get these two. So that's $11.99. It only came out Monday. But you probably pick that up quite cheap. I paid $7.99 for it, and it's Blu-ray as well. But yeah, don't sleep on them, guys. They are great, and they look cool on the shelf, apart from that thinner one. Okay, that's what I've been watching. Netflix, I haven't watched anything on Netflix. Prime, while I was being a top son looking after my mum's dog, basically she had a meeting to go to, and I was going to go up there. He's scratching. We think he's got like nerves and anxiety, and he's scratching so much he's pulling the hair off his fur off. Poor thing, and it looks so bad. So how bad would it look if I came upstairs to film a YouTube video? My mum comes to pick him up, and he's even worse. He only did it yesterday, see? So, and it looks, so. Imagine pulling all your hair out, and I'm talking a big clump of hair like that. So he was lying on my lap, snoring, loving it. He loves a good smooth, and fussing. So but while I'm sitting here, let's watch something. So I had a break from YouTube, and I started watching. I'm really glad I started watching it. Is on Amazon Prime. Is Gen V, Gen letter V. It's set in the same universe as The Boys, with Homelander and all that. So they're in it, but it's like a university. It's got kind of a ranking system. Like imagine, like a university where people graduate to become superheroes. So obviously they've got the powers and all that. Some really weird powers in it. I'm expecting Charles Xavier to be in it or something like that, But it's maybe inspired by a bit of X-Men, but it's got that comedy, shock comedy, if you like, to it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm 2.5 episodes in, and they're like an hour each episode, So yeah, I'm really enjoying that so far. YouTube. This is really there's videos out there. I like watching people's games collections. Then sometimes someone will do like top 5s, top 10s, all that stuff, right? They're the kind of videos I enjoy making the most as well. But then some just make you think, and you think, that's a really good take. You might not agree with it, but it's an interesting take, let's say. So this week's video of the week, the channel name is Resident Fortress. Resident Fortress. The thing will be there, okay? And the video is why I stopped video game collecting. I was expecting a bad experience. I did this, I got ripped off, so I thought, fuck it, kind of thing. It was just basic. I've never heard of this channel until very recently, okay? But it was just, sometimes these videos find me, okay? I just clicked on it, and I've watched it twice. Really did enjoy this video, okay? So it's very interesting take on the retro gaming market as well. He does it, he's a very, very good brief history of his gaming life / experience, I suppose. Like the first game I ever played was Zelda Ocarina of Time, and he was explaining it really well. It's amazing how he could remember all these things. I'm trying to remember my first ever video game. I can't remember. I think I got 1 or 2 games, but I can't exactly. I couldn't explain the feelings I had and stuff like that. I knew I enjoyed it. His first experience was Zelda Ocarina of Time, but then almost halfway through the video, it's like, he loves video games, you can relate to it. I remember the first time I played Street Fighter 2 in the arcade. I remember the first time I saw Mortal Kombat in the arcade. I can remember all those things, yeah. But then, it was a nice feel-good kind of video. Then he says, what will happen to my game collection when I die? And you think, yeah, what will happen? It does make you think, doesn't it? So if something happens to me on my motorbike, let's say, there has to be my official will. My imaginary friend Chris and Luxton, you can come in and take whatever you want. Because my brother wouldn't appreciate it or anything like that. So it's yours, boys. Have fun. Imagine I die on Monday. This is taking a dark turn, isn't it? I'll drive extra slow. It's 20 mile an hour speed limit in the country I live in as well. on most roads. I should be alright. So what will happen to my game collection when I die? And he was saying, like, it was like, you can't take it with you. He was saying, like, you buy in nostalgia. So I'm not saying I agree, but I didn't disagree either. It's very, very interesting, okay? Maybe this video came up because I'm trying to curb my spending, because I'm looking at my bank balance now. I'm going, I've spent way too much. I need to learn to say no. To me, I'm buying everything. Oh, I'll buy that, I'll take it all. I'm coming out of CX with stacks of stuff. So I did watch a video on how not to spend money, tips and stuff like that. Very interesting video. So that's probably why this maybe was linked to that video, okay? I loved it when he showed the difference between a game collector and an investor. What's that company? There's a company out there. Is it WADA or something? I made that up, didn't I? There's a company out there that grade games and they put them in those see-through like hard cases to preserve them and adds value to them. And you got to pay a company to look at your game and go, yes, that's a AAA standard game. Kind. Maybe they talk like that. I think they do probably talk like that, don't they? They probably go into those glasses things in their eye like that with a thing, what they call monocle. They've definitely got one of them on. So he shows the difference between a game collector. So if you go over someone's house, I'm a game collector, I'm a gamer, and they've got all those stuff. You ain't a gamer, mate. You're an investor. You're a game investor, okay? So I really did enjoy. I'm not going to talk. I don't want to tell you everything he talks about. So go check out the video. It'll be still there. Look, guys. I hope it's still there anyway. Remember to edit it in. And what have I been reading? It's Mortal Kombat week. So what else am I going to be reading? I've read 2 or 3 nights I haven't read. So I've read 4 or 5 nights last week, okay? So, long live Mortal Kombat Round 1. We're still on, so if you didn't know, you can buy this book on Amazon. I'm still under 100 pages, so I'm only that far in. Page 80, 81, okay? Mwah, chef's kiss for this one. This guy, it's almost as if he knows, he's really done his research, okay? Look how thick the book is. And this is just talking about the arcade versions of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted to do the full franchise, it'd be a hell of a book, you know? Very good. It's very interesting. Like the original Johnny Cage was someone that, I think it's either Tobias or Boone, went hang around with, or the friend of a friend, do you know what I mean? And these martial artists they just happen to know them. So I asked them to come in while they did the photorealism, stop motion, whatever the thing kind of effect they call it, while they were doing that. So interesting. Then the arcade has been released. I didn't know there was like patches, so there's different versions of Mortal Kombat. I had no idea they were that far advanced. So you might be playing like version 1 of Mortal Kombat, and then someone else might be playing, like, they might be patched, like 4 patches. You'll be playing something different. They go, I thought this happens. It's very interesting, the foresight they had to have hidden characters, fatalities. Again, there was no internet. There wasn't a you couldn't just go online and look it up and see what the fatalities were. People are actually selling the fatalities. There was one guy who's a local legend. He used to like go around, I think it was like the Chicago area. He used to go around there, and when each year there was like the top dog of that arcade, you go and challenge them and beat them in Mortal Kombat, and he would know like half the moves. And then there was this other rumour then, there was a guy who knew every single special move, every single fatality for every single character kind of thing. And it turns out he was one, not a developer, but he worked for them. And basically in his office, this guy, he hated the fact they put Mortal Kombat like test unit or whatever in his office, and he got annoyed with people coming and going all the time, and he wasn't interested at first. He go, well, what's the fuss about? So he had to go, and he got hooked. But his plan was then to beat every single person, the makers of the game, so badly to put them off. So he got addicted, and I think they said he pulled an all-nighter. He played it once for 22 hours. Jesus Christ. So yes, this guy was amazing at the game kind of thing. And then they challenged each other, and they became really good friends, basically. So it's just full of stories like that. I really am enjoying this book. This could be my book of the year as well. Not that I really do. It's not a book show really, but maybe it is. Maybe it kind of is. Maybe I will do I'm definitely going to do my game of the year. I'm starting to think what my games of the year. Yeah, maybe I'll do a book of the year as well. Okay. There we go, guys. That will probably be enough rambling. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything out. I'm sure you're all dying to know if I've missed anything out. No, that is it, I think, guys. There we go. Please, 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 if anyone's still watching, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got to ask all the time now, because one day my channel might get to 1,000 subscribers. Can you imagine? Me, 1,000. Wow. Never know. You never know. Never give up, as I say. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great Sunday, because it is Sunday as I'm uploading this. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Oh, blah, 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 blah.